Welcome to WesternSlopeNow.com. Meteorologist Russ Pappas here. Quick look. This is southwest. And I mentioned this because we have some heavy rain showers down into the San Juans. In fact, we have quite the bullseye down in the San Juans. They're getting some flash flood warnings. They're getting heavy downpours, and it's creating some problems down there. Debris flows for the Bridal Veil Falls area. So that's why the camera's pointed to the southwest over the San Juans. I could fine-tune it a little bit more because it's not exactly the image of the San Juans, but you are looking at some of the storm clouds, and we're to expect storm clouds daily as we move through this week. Now, our current high-pressure system overhead to the northwest, that's slowly meandering to the east, and even in its current position, it's pulling up a lot of subtropical moisture. Highlighted in blue are the slight chances of rain showers for the lower elevations. Highlighted in green are a little bit more significant rain showers. And this is cycled into Wednesday night. So 24 hours from now, it is currently July 20th around 4 p.m. So the San Juans, again, a third day in a row of a bullseye. But now we see a secondary bullseye of maximum rain expected near the divide. So the high country, the mountains, the mesas, and the plateaus. Once we get to Thursday, you start to see a bigger influence of that rain pattern. That's because the high pressure system has now moved overhead to the east, and it's tapping into the Gulf of Mexico, and it is pushing a lot more rain potential into our atmosphere. So you could see a lot more areas, including high valleys, are going to get in on these rain showers. And then we cycle through Friday, cycle into Saturday. More rain showers anticipated. Now, when it rains, it pours. This is great for the wildfires. This is great for the drought, though it's not so great for burn scar areas. It's putting out wildfires. It's helping put a dent in the drought monitor. When all is said and done, by the time the first week of August rolls around, I think we'll see some changes. If this pattern keeps up, I think we'll see some changes of rain. Now, it just starts at noon each day, and those big storm clouds are going to pop up and drift over the lower elevations. By the end of the week, there's going to be a lot more rain coverage, a lot more opportunities for measurable rain showers. So until then, it's kind of hot, kind of humid in the mornings, and then those storm clouds kick up. And we should all anticipate, if we're not getting heavy downpours and then the subsequent flooding, we should all anticipate gusty winds and some lightning strikes. So already, the area around Telluride, San Miguel County, Ouray, they're under flash flood warning until about 7 p.m. tonight. There's also a flash flood advisory up near Steamboat Springs. But more important, more significant, more impactful is the flash flood watch currently encompassing Grizzly Creek burn scar. Now, as you know, if this goes from a warning, if it goes to a warning, then there's going to be a subsequent safety closure of Interstate 70. That hasn't happened yet. And by the way, eastbound 70 up at the tunnel is closed due to an accident, but that's only temporary. Mudslides, debris flows over I-70 and Glenwood Canyon, that's a little more semi-permanent. That's a longer delay. So if you're heading eastbound, especially after Wednesday, up and over the pass through the canyon, you need to be paying attention to our social media feeds or cotrip.org. You need to know before you go. I expect a lot more watches and flood warnings this week because our soils are going to get saturated. So as far as temperatures go, middle and lower 90s or upper and lower 90s, however you want to read it. The average high for Grand Junction this time of the year, mid-July, is 95. These are not official highs for the day, but it gives you a good idea where we're going to be because now we're starting to get more clouds. The average high temperature at Montrose is 90. So again, we're not setting records. We're fairly close to the average. We're going to duplicate this again tomorrow. After Wednesday, after Thursday, I think we will start to lower the temperatures because there's going to be more cloud coverage in the mornings, because there's going to be less sunlight filtering down to the surface, because there's going to be more storms. End of the week. Remember, this all coincides with our high pressure system moving overhead. So until then, we can expect gusty winds, 25 to 45 miles per hour from storms in the area. And of course, if anything pops over Grizzly Creek, you'll be the first to know because we'll go on social media with it. But this is what the outlook is. Just scattered showers across the area, across north of I-70. You drop down to the San Juans, and that's where we get the significant heavier downpours. And make no mistake, this is heavy downpour. Kids, don't go playing in the storm runoff in the streets. Don't go driving through inundated roads. You don't know if that road underneath the water is compromised. It doesn't take a lot to sweep you off your feet and complicate a problem, and then all of a sudden we've got a search and a rescue. Hopefully a rescue and not a recovery. Extended forecast, don't be misled. This just represents a daily shot of showers and thunderstorms, especially with the upper 90s for Grand Junction. Once we trim back those temperatures, that's a more significant rain opportunity, measurable rain opportunity, because we have active rain for more of the day, less heating. See how we do it? end of the week and into the weekend, and likely through to the start of next week. This rain pattern should continue on and off because you can't entirely shut it down. Once that high pressure system realigns itself further to our west, we still get to cycle. We still get to recycle lingering moisture for days and days and days, 3 or 4 days past. And those are the muggy, stormy afternoons that really produce showers. And it's not even a pattern. So the good news is, while we're still hot and muggy for the first half of the day, as we progress through the rest of the week, we're going to start looking at some heavier downpours, some significant rain showers for the region. And this is how July should end, on a rainy note.